Hey guys, what's going on? Laz here, and I'm going to continue with another vinyl update. Um, I have so much to go through that I have to break these down into chunks. So much has come in over the past couple months that I just need to kind of do it this way. Otherwise, it'd just be too long. So bear with me here. Um, so this stack I grabbed is some stuff that is like the cheaper staple stuff that I'm just trying to replenish in my collection. And the nice thing about this is from this stack, this was there's a big, or not a big, but there's a few here that were thrift store finds. I went into a thrift store, mask on and everything, and they had just put this vinyl out according to the cashier. So $1 a pop I paid for these, and couldn't be happier. So let me explain what I got here. So, like I said, some of it's kind of more staple stuff. Um, Crocus, One Vice at a Time, and beautiful copy. The jacket's gorgeous. Even the vinyl is beautiful. The only drawback to this one is, the vinyl, I kid you not, it looks like it was unplayed, okay? It plays fine, other than the fact that it is, I don't want to say staticky. It's like the treble is just way too high. Um, so I think there might be an issue with the pressing or something on this one. I've owned this before and it didn't sound like that. So, but for $1, I couldn't pass this up, and I figure if anything, I'll get another one down the road, and if it's got a jacket that's not all that great, but the vinyl sounds good, well then I'll just swap it into this one. But so this one was a little disappointing just for that. It's playable, but it just doesn't. The God, it's just really kind of. It's not staticky. It's the hisses are really hissed and things like that. But anyway, so Crocus, One Vice at a Time. Um, Triumph Stages. Their big 2 LP live record. Once again, this all these came obviously from the same owner when they donated these. And the vinyl on these, like I said, they look like they're unplayed. Now, the rest of these are great. They all sound great. So, hell of a find, for $1. So, couldn't pass that up. Never Surrender by Triumph. Same story. Probably, I don't know, in my opinion, this was probably my favorite Triumph album. I remember when my brother got this. And this was the album that actually introduced me to the band, so glad to get that back again. And then this one, Allied Forces, this was actually still sealed. It's not now, but it was when I got it. So it's nice to see that, there's still thrift store finds out there, dollar finds on stuff that, go into a record store, that Triumph Allied Forces sealed would probably be like $10, $10, $15. So, Keel, Right to Rock, probably my favorite Keel album. So, couldn't pass that one up. Actually, I couldn't pass any of them up. I got them all. And that was it on those. Oh, no, I take that back. Dokken, Tooth and Nail. So now I think the only thing that I need to replenish in my collection on Dokken is Breaking the Chains, first one. So I need to get a copy of that. I think I've got everything else now. This was a online purchase. Lizzie Borden, Terrorizing. So Lizzie, I think I'm only missing a couple now. So had the hype sticker, everything's there. So glad to get that, get my Lizzie's back. This was an online order. Rock Snacks, classic comp. This is a reissue. gatefold. Gorgeous reissue, though. We'll open and show this one to you. It's the inner. Hollow Ground Samurai. And I don't know if that's Saracen or Saracen. I don't remember how that's actually pronounced, but, you know, favorites on here is definitely Samurai. I love that band. And this came on brown vinyl, but you gotta love the label. So when this came up from a seller that I do a lot of business with, he posted this and I was like, oh my God, I gotta get that. You know, an original copy of this is really tough to find, and when, you know, if and when you do, it's going to cost you. So I have no qualms going for a reissue on that, especially for the price I paid. So Rock Snacks, this band right here, my God, I was so happy to get this. In fact, I turned Greeno onto this. These guys are just awesome, man. Just awesome. This is a Cult Metal Classics issue from 2016. And this is Metamorphosis by Vatican. And this band just kills, man. I think this was originally... Metamorphosis, I think, was a like an EP, but this is that, and then I think it has some demos on here. But just awesome. I love this album. I love these guys. The bass player, who's also the lead singer, I can't remember what his name is, like Rick Nasty or something like that. I don't see it on here now, but you can see a picture of the band here. And this is him here. And this guy, if I can do it, I'll insert a video clip for, they actually shot like a promo video for the song Ride the Lightning. No, it's not Metallica, Ride the Lightning. In some ways it's actually better. But man, that dude, especially in the video, reminds me of Lizzie Borden. he just totally looks like and somewhat sounds like, he doesn't have the vocal range Lizzie does, but man, he looks like Lizzie Borden. But this is straight up traditional early mid 80s underground metal, and this is just killer. This is on yellow vinyl. Might be getting a little tougher to find now. You probably get it on Discogs. But Cult Metal Classics, you know, like High Roller, Cult Metal Classics just does not do a bad issue. So I'm totally stoked to get that. Totally happy to get that. This was these next two I got from the same seller on eBay at a screaming deal. This is the reissue of Death or Glory by Running Wild. Gatefold, 2 LPs. And, you know, this is the classic Running Wild album with Bad to the Bone on it. You know, awesome track. But, so I got this. If you look at the corner here, there's a little crease in the corner. So because it was creased, this eBay seller sells these at an extreme discount. Still sealed, you know, brand new, just has that crease in it. I think this is normally like, you know, 25, 30 bucks, something like that. I got this for $12. So, to save, you know, almost 20 bucks, yeah, you can give me a little crease in that. I think that's just a screaming deal. So, got that. And this was another one. Same situation. Millennial Reign. This is a straight up power metal. Strictly limited to 300 copies worldwide. 2015 on Ulterium Records. And this is cool. Spun this. But you can see here the crease here. 10 bucks. 10 bucks. So for a, you know, limited to 300 press power metal album, great band. I'll do it all day long. So got that one. Got these next two off of a seller from the Facebook group, and couldn't be happier. I've got a standard American pressing of this, but Saxon Crusader. This is a Japanese gatefold. Beautiful condition with the inserts. And what's neat about this, and I haven't really researched it yet, but it's not promo labeled, but on the cover itself, sample. So I don't know, but it's got the Obi. It's the gatefold edition like the UK. But yeah, Saxon, Japanese, and got it for a song. I mean, just, you know, you made me a great deal on both of these. Next one, Strong Arm of the Law. Japanese press with the Obi, with the inserts on Carrere. So really rebuilding my Saxon collection back up. So chance to get those at a hell of a price, and you know, just the beautiful condition. They sound great. This next one, our very own Scott Waters. This is Ultimatum Into the Pit. This just came in, I think it was day before yesterday. So haven't had a chance to spend some time with this, so this is not getting shelved yet. This is staying out. Probably get to this today. But this is the limited run vinyl series from Retroactive, black vinyl. And this is my first Ultimatum, so finally glad to actually have one in the collection. So there's good old Scotty up here right there. So can't wait to give that some time. So since my record store day video, yesterday I actually went to another shop to see, you know, what they had, because good old Vance posted one up on the Facebook group, and I was like, man, I should really get that. You know, when I knew it was coming, I didn't actually pick it up because I thought, you know, I don't know about the price for, you know, just that reissue. till I saw it, and then it was like, okay, all right, that's beautiful vinyl. It's on 2 LPs. I guess it's worth it. It's one of those albums that if I didn't get it, I know down the road I'd start regretting it. So luckily I went to a shop, they had one left, and that is Ace Frehley's Trouble Walkin'. And this is on the beautiful orange and yellow, so it matches the logo and the sticker. It's like a swirl. Let me just show you if you haven't seen it. It's not marble. I guess I'd call it like a swirl. It's not splatter either. So it comes with the beautiful 2 very thick carded inserts. And I still put the poly sleeves inside those inserts, so there you go. See, I don't know, is it, what do you call that? Is that swirl? Whoops, I'm upside down there. Is that swirl, or is that, I don't know, splotch vinyl? What the hell do you call that? But it's cool. And on the turntable, it's, get out of here because the poly sleeve kind of fogs up. You can really see the color of it. Beautiful. Sounds incredible. The quality of the pressing is definitely top notch. So it sounds on my system anyway. But so I broke down and was like, you know, when I initially did Record Store Day, I'm like, I'm just going to get these 3 and I'm going to be content with that and happy with that. Because I had other stuff in the works too, but after Vance posted this, I'm like, okay, I got to get it. And then the next one was one that was on the Record Store Day list, but they didn't get any. So luckily this shop had a couple left actually, and that's the new Fight. So was glad to get that gatefold. I've got the first Fight album. You know, being such a Priest fan, this is not my favorite by any means, you know, but I got this, I'll be honest, strictly more out of completeness. When this came out, I didn't really get into it then either. So I don't know, maybe this is one of those albums that will, you know, grow on me. We'll see. I'll give it some time and see. But thought I better grab it, or it's going to be, you know, kind of like the Ace, one of those ones like, oh, why didn't I ever pick that up, kind of thing. So did get that. So there's 2 more Record Store Day releases that I picked up. So that's a total of 5 for me. And to some people, that's like nothing, you know, so, which is fine. There was really nothing else outside of, actually, one I would have got, but my shop didn't get any at all, was, it's completely not metal, but the Alphaville Sounds Like a Melody yellow vinyl 12-inch. I actually really wanted that. But, okay, so moving on. This was a... from my local record store. They had this. This was new, so had to grab this up. Sword, live Hammersmith. Sounds freaking amazing. Excellent sounding live album. Very, very happy to get this. You know, do my usual hype sticker transfer on there. So very, very happy to get that one. And then when I picked that up, I also grabbed Armored Saint, Carpe Noctem. This is their live album, live in Germany. This was 2000, I can't remember when this was. It's 2017 is when it was pressed, but I think it was the 2016 tour. So black vinyl, 180 gram. Another one that just sounds amazing. What's cool about this, I have a love-hate relationship with Armored Saint. And maybe that's one for a story time video, but I love their music. Back in the day, the guys in the band at that time, I can't speak for them now, but at that time, they were a bunch of assholes. I was working with Vicious Rumors at the time. They did a show together, so there's a whole story to that. But anyway, I can't hold the music accountable for that. The last one, and I got to give a shout out to Hell's Headbangers. I picked up from them the Black Death LP. you know, that comes with the 7-inch. Comes with a poster. This is on the red and yellow splatter, like fire vinyl, so it looks like the flames. So they have a few different versions of this, from picture disc to black vinyl to what have you, but I opted for there's the poster. There's the insert. There's the insert. Oh, there we go. You know, this is such a killer album. In fact, my favorite track on this whole thing is on the 7-inch, which is Retribution. Yeah, Retribution. Best track on the whole album, if you ask me. But what did I just do with the vinyl? There it is. So there's the splatter, which I just, you know, I love splatter. But okay, so what I want to say about this is that, so this came in, and Hell's Headbangers does such an excellent job with their packaging. And it showed up totally, you know, package was fine, everything was good. I opened it up all excited, ready to throw it right onto the turntable, which I did. And the first thing I noticed is that the LP, not the 7-inch, but the LP had a rather deep dishing to it. Okay, so it played fine, but it was just really dished, you know, and my OCD like cannot handle that. I have never, and I've ordered a ton of records from Hell's Headbangers, I've never had that issue before. And I thought, man, you know, especially this. So I sent him an email and I said, hey, you know, this came in. I've never had this problem before. I don't know what to do here, but this is dished really bad. You know, what can we do? And so Justin at Hell's Headbangers emailed me back and said, no problem, man. We'll get another one right out to you. And so they did the same one. And so I emailed him back and was like, okay, hey, that's great. You know, that's wonderful. Excellent customer service. That's why I shop here. What do you want me to do with the old one? Do you want me to, you know, send it back to you? And he emailed me back, said, nope, keep it. So I did. So I kept it. And so bonus to the story, I don't have a vinyl flat, right? One of these days, maybe I'll get one. But the new one comes in, perfect. It's great. Excellent. So I'm sitting on this other copy, brand new, but it's got this dishing to it. And I'm thinking, now's the perfect time to experiment. So I have a couple of large frames, you know, artwork frames, and I took the glass pieces out of them. They're the same size, and did the, you know, in between the two glass sheets in the sun for a little bit, let it heat up. Watched it. I checked it like every couple minutes, and lo and behold, the thing flattened out. So I feel kind of bad, because had I done that before I contacted them, you know, I'd have been fine with that. But I didn't know if that would even work, didn't want to go there. And they just took care of me, sent me another one like ASAP. He answered my email back that same day, and sent me another one free of charge. No price for shipping, didn't want the old one back, nothing. So now I've got 2 good copies of that record. So hats off to Hell's Headbangers, man. They take care of you. So can't say highly enough about that place. But anyway, I think that's going to do it for this stack, guys. I'm at 22 minutes. I've been wanting to stay around 15. So till the next stack, I can say this. I'm definitely going on not a withdrawal status, but I'm going to calm down on purchasing right now. I still have a lot of stuff to show. I have a lot of stuff that's still coming. So that's going to tide me over for a while, along with some other videos I want to do, kind of rebuild the Mad Money Fund for records, and go at it again. But till the next one, this is Laz. Thanks for watching. Peace. Stay in the groove.